Greetings, this is Paul the Poke from paulthepoke.com. Today's topic, trend update, Ezekiel 38 and 39, Israel, Magog, and Russia. And the focus of the post is a follow-up from yesterday's post regarding activity between Russia, Vladimir Putin, and Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu. They met in Moscow on April 21st, 2016. Today, April 22nd, Passover, at twilight this evening, at sunset, on April 22nd, 2016. And word's gotten out that possibly the reason for the meeting between Netanyahu and Putin had to do with the fact that Russian forces in Syria have fired at least twice on Israeli military aircraft. And this is what they think forced Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to seek improved operational coordination with Moscow. And this is out of Reuters in Jerusalem. Also other people breaking this story include the Times of Israel, Fox News, and Breaking Israel News. So we're starting to get several news outlets come out about the, quote, alleged incidents. Of course, now Russia says that in this case, Israeli press reports are far from reality. And this is fiction. And they only deal with facts. So, but Netanyahu, in remarks published by Israeli reports, said there have been problems regarding Israeli military freedom of operation in Syria. He didn't give any details. That'd be Netanyahu didn't give any details. But here's the quote from the Russian folks: "If you don't deal with the fiction, it could help develop, or it could develop into something more serious." So Russia's dismissing this as fiction. Netanyahu has concerns with operational freedom, and it doesn't say whether or not the two Israeli planes were hit. Separately, Israel's Channel 10 said a Russian warplane approached an Israeli warplane off the Mediterranean coast of Syria last week, but there was no contact between the two planes. Israel, which says it's carried out dozens of bombings in Syria to foil suspected arms handovers to Lebanese Hezbollah guerrillas or terrorists, was quick to set up an operational hotline with Moscow designed to avoid accidental trading of fire with Russian forces. And Netanyahu told Putin yesterday he came here with one goal: to strengthen the security coordination between Israel and Russia as to avoid mishaps, misunderstandings, and unnecessary confrontations. Now, this is not included in the particular report I'm reading from today, but Netanyahu also made it pretty clear yesterday that there were some red lines, which included Israel would not be leaving the Golan Heights. That's a red line. Don't cross it. We're not going there. We're going to defend the Golan Heights as if it's our own sovereign nation. Putin said in response, "I think there are understandable reasons for these intensive contacts with Israel, given the complicated situation in the region." Basically, the reported Russian fire on Israeli planes may have been raised by Putin himself with Israeli President Rivlin back in March 15th of this year, 2016, when President Rivlin came to Moscow. And who knows? There's a lot of talk. There's some concern that Israel may have been fired upon. Russia says it's fiction, it's not true. But either way, tension seems to be heating up in the Golan Heights with Russia and Israel. And this is seems to be trending toward Ezekiel 38 and 39, which essentially talks about Magog, or Russia, and some other nations invade Israel from the north, which means they would have to come through the Golan Heights to make that happen, or come through Lebanon to the west. In either direction, the trend seems to be picking up and will be monitored closely. Thanks for listening. Bye.